Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now in version 0.24, 64-bit edition. Woots! All right, folks, so here's the deal. This is a fresh install. This is actually my second time recording this because I went through the first contract and... as I'm kind of deleting the old one right now, I went through the first two contracts and thought I was recording, and I wasn't, and I'm really frustrated about that right now. So, anyways, because I want to start this fresh, and have all of you along for the ride of all of the stupid, crazy stuff I'm going to be doing in career mode. Haha, career mode, yes. So, yeah! Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. So, alright. Here's the thing. I am going to be doing this stock. This is a fresh install. This is, no mods, no anything. And I'll be slowly integrating mods in. First few mods are going to be, graphical updates and whatnot. I think the very first mod I'll do is actually going to be adding the volumetric clouds, because those are just freaking awesome. But otherwise, I'm going to try to keep it stock. I may or may not do Mech Jeb, but I will definitely... Hello, Gene. I will definitely be doing Kethane. All right, so... I know I can do this one, and I know I can do this one. So I'll accept those contracts. All right, Gene, I'm glad you're pleased. And then I will make my standard first launch vehicle. Now, see, this is an interesting thing I noticed when I was first doing this, grumble, is the angle is interesting. It used to be that it started me facing straight off with, looking at what I was looking at when I was launching, but apparently they've done it sideways-ish now, which is kind of cool, but kind of annoying. Cool annoying, I guess. So anyways, just throwing the basics on at the moment. Alright, and also, gameplay tweaks. I do want Lost Crews to respawn, just because... yeah, I know. But no revert to launch, no revert to editor, no quick loading, no quick saving. I'm doing hardcore mode. So, this will be the Space Bucket 1. Alright, let us launch the Space Bucket 1, and let me reconnect my gamepad. Hello, gamepad. Alright. Say hello to the Space Bucket 1. And, alright, so let's get the resources up, and don't know why gears always defaults to on. So, and here we go. Oh, staging. Ooh. Oh, glad I caught that. Me and staging are, yeah, I will need to watch that since, if I mess up staging and I launch, I have messed up. Okay, so, I don't like to grab this sciencey thing from the thing. I'm not speaking English well enough. I'm just going to launch. And the first proper recorded launch, change that to UT, of the Kerbal Space Center in 0.24 in 3, 2, 1. Whoops! There it goes. And crew report, and send that off so we can get the science. Let's get the science. I want the science. All right. I should probably have the SAS on. I'm still a little bit annoyed that my first one didn't record because I was having a lot of fun with that one. Ah, well. I will probably do the Deadly Reentry mod at some point too, just because it's so cool. All right, we're going up higher. How high are we going to go? We're going to go about 19 clicks. Okay. So I do want to get a space base. I do want to get a space station over Minmus and use that as a refueling depot and, all the fancy stuff. I am not in any particular hurry to do that because, honestly, I'm going to go where the contracts take me. Because contracts! Yeah! All right. Now, and since I actually have a steady schedule, I may be able to do all these things. Dun dun dun! Jason actually doing stuff. Oh my. And we're coming back down. Falling to the surface at over 100 meters per second. Deploy the chute! It's just a drag chute at this point, I know, but that's fine. Oh boy. So excited to be playing 0.24. Oh boy. I mean, I know I'm excited now, and I'll probably just burn off of it in a bit here, but hey, that's pretty awesome. And combined with 0.24, get a big update coming in EVE Online too, the Creus expansion, which is going to be changing how I do some things in the game, because I'm a pretty heavy industrialist in EVE Online, so... But hey, this is Kerbal Space Program. Let's talk Kerbal. I don't think I'll install the Chatterer mod. I mean, it's a cool idea. It adds a nice ambiance, but in terms of recording, and at least half of the time that I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, I'm recording. Because, I don't know, I like you guys to watch what I'm doing, or I like to let you guys watch what, I don't know, something. I like recording what I'm doing in Kerbal Space Program. So, but anyways, yes. And interestingly enough, this is also the 1-year anniversary edition of me doing Kerbal Space Program recording. Wow, I may actually hit the Science Center. No, I won't hit the Science Center, but I'll be like right in the middle of the center of the Space Center. That's kind of hilarious. I don't usually end up that precise on these things. I mean, I was expecting to like either land really close to the launch pad or way far away from the Space Center. I don't usually land like in the middle of the complex. That is weird. All right, time warp, because the power, I have it. Wahahaha. And losing that as usual. All right. Let's see here. Report that crew stuff. Awesome. Do that EVA stuff. Okay, so interesting thing. I could do an EVA report from here, and that would give me credit for EVA report above, I think it's the shores at this area. So, but I think that's kind of lame and cheating-ish, because I want to actually be flying when I'm doing that. So, take surface sample, EVA report, and all right, I've got a fair amount of science to work with now. So, let us... Uh-oh. I lost my gamepad. All right, so I'm going to recover the vessel. 26 science. Recovered 98% of my stuff. And, all right, reputation is up. So, okay, I'm going to stop recording for a moment and figure out what's going on with my gamepad and be right back. And I've got my gamepad figured out. All is good. Okay, so, messages. Contract complete. Sweet. I've got rep. I've got monies, funds. They're called funds in the game, but I like the devs' idea of roots for them. Roots is cool. So I've got science. I'm going to spend science. I'm going to spend it on this, and I'm going to spend it on this. Now let's take a look at the contracts. Okay, so I don't want to try to stack up too many contracts at once. I'm going to be rather selective about the ones that I choose. Wow, okay, that's... Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions. I'm on Kerbin and I'm landed and I use the solid fuel booster. Yeah, okay, let's do that one. That's incredibly easy. Alright. And let's see, this one... Kerbal flying, altitude there, and I need to use the stack decoupler. I can do that. Okay. I can do that between 13 and 17 clicks. Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. So accept that one. And set an altitude record. All right. I think I can do those 3 contracts. Now, let's see if I can do them successfully. So, new. Okay, so let's get that thing, and... Okay, so I'll do my fast forward cut here. I'll be back. And I'm back. This was a pretty simple one, which, you know, I mean, second ever craft that I made, and it's not surprising it's all that simple, so... Pretty basic stuff here. Standard fuel tank and solid rocket booster. The solid rocket, this is the RT-10. So that is an RT-10, right? Yeah, RT-10 solid fuel booster. So I'll be able to test that right off the bat. I'll be on Kerbal, I'll start landed, and I'll be able to test it right there and straight up. The stack decoupler, which if I remember correctly, yes, is the TR-18A stack decoupler. I'll need to be a little bit careful at. So what I'm thinking of doing is I will use this thing, and then I will stack decouple at this altitude very specifically. So if I'm under this, I will want to wait for a while. And staging, Jason, staging, it's a thing, do it. So, we have the Knucklehead 1 here, designed to fulfill these 3 contracts. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So, wow. Oh, okay. That's just telling whether or not the conditions are met. Okay. All right. Now, SAS, full throttle, and liftoff in 3. Oh, hold on. Crew report, transmit, and then observe mystery goo, because hey, I can. Hold on to that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and observe mystery goo. Awesome. Okay. Now I need to get to the right altitude at the right speed, and then use the stack decoupler thingamajiggerbob. Given... yeah, alright, I'll have to use this stack decoupler at that altitude then. So, okay, and doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright. This one should hopefully get me within here. I want to make sure that I don't go past 17 clicks. Okay, the speed is good. Oops. Don't want to go over that 770. Oh, shit. Dang it. Darg. That was... Okay, well... Set the altitude, that's good. Crew report. Upper atmosphere. How much? I have electric charge, good. I'll send that. Get that. Okay, and then I'll be falling back in just a moment here. Okay, so what I'll do, just kind of waiting. All the crazy stuff I want to do, I can't quite do anymore because, funds. I have to think about economics now. Blast you, Kerbal Space Program, you're teaching me economic frugality. I don't want to learn economic frugality. So, I imagine the goal that they had in mind for this was to test it while I was going up, but I will test it while I'm going down. This will hopefully work. We shall see, though. All right, come back down. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Going down with things. At least I got these 2 This last little contract. Come on. We need to get... Yeah. And I should be able to slow my descent enough if I'm going too fast to get within this speed range. Doop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. You know, something about this also seems like it's higher fidelity or something. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It looks higher fidelity. I could be wrong. Okay, coming up on it here. And 3, 2, 1, and okay. Tested. Woots. And parachute. Aha, the drag. Go drag. And there it goes. The Knucklehead 1 debris. Bit expensive for me to lose it, but, you know, that's all right. It served its purpose. I'm not going to be too picky with funds anyways, because it seems like there's enough going around. Woot, look at that. My reputation is reputing. A little bit of extra science. Lots of extra rep. Nice. And this one, well done. And yeah, that was a pretty simple one. I mean, some very basic stuff there, so. All right, and Jeb, you're coming down for your landing. Stuff just kind of blowing up down there. Of course it is. This is Kerbal Space Program. Stuff is blowing up everywhere. Fast forward it. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. And landing. Haha, it was the stack decoupler. Out of everything, the stack decoupler survived. That's hilarious. Okay, so I've already got stuff at KSP here, but, you know, let's grab another surface sample because, hey, 2.3 extra science. That's pretty cool. And recover vessel. All right, let's see how I did. So, 23 science. Awesome. And I got 98% of what's survived values back. And Jeb's alive, so I've got more reputation. Awesome. Total rep in 208, and that's saying 20 something, so I'm guessing these are in increments of 10 units. Okay, so more science. And let's see here. No. General rocketry. Yes. Research the general rocketry. Okay, let's take a look at the contracts. Ooh, more contracts. Archives. Okay, so test that, test that. Let's see here. So it wants me to launch with liquid fuel engine. Okay. Easy enough. Test the Sepratron while orbiting Kerbin. Sepratron? Test the radial mount parachute. Radial decoupler. Test the radial decoupler while landed at Kerbin. Alright, so do I think I can escape the atmosphere? Yes, I think I can escape the atmosphere. Let's do it. Anything else I want to... So, liquid fuel engine at that altitude. That's a pretty narrow altitude range there, but, you know, let's give it a shot. Okay. So, let's build this puppy, see what happens. And I'm going to start fresh. And building mode. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Connect my gamepad for a moment. The Space Wrecker. We'll see how this thing does in accomplishing the missions. Test the LVT-45. Let me just make sure that I have the correct engine on the bottom there. I do not have the correct engine on the bottom there. This one's probably a better one for me to use at the moment anyways. Anyways, okay, so test the engine landed at Kerbin, test the LV-909 in flight, and escape the atmosphere. Alright, let's do it. This will be interesting. Okay, and lift off in 3, 2, 1. Yep, that one's done. Now I just gotta get this one figured out. I figure these around here should give me the testing apparatus that I need to properly pull this off, and a little bit of extra boost to get me into space. Oh boy. And I think this flight will cap off this particular video. I do want to spend a little bit of time running KSP with all this new stuff without necessarily doing all the YouTube video-y stuff. Okay, and jettison those. Yes, I'm going to lose some speed. That's totally fine. Nowhere near the proper altitude to test those anyways, so... Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, and get that going. Alright, I think this is going to work. 60, 270, 280, good, there's the right speed. 5, 6, 7, and there's the right altitude, and... Alright, now I just gotta get into space. Okay, let's start doing a good gravity turn here. Where's my apoapsis at? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be making it into space. Let's do a harder turn. Yep. Alright. Main engine's going to cut out now. Just got those 4 909s. I might actually be able to hit orbit. $80 clicks. Let's see, while I'm still in the atmosphere, do I need to? Yes, I do. Okay, awesome. And let's get rid of those. Let's get a maneuver node set. Yeah, that's going to be too much. This will be fine. Woot! I'm in space! Hello, space! How are you today? Observing Mystery Goo. Hello, Mystery Goo. How are you today? Crew report. Transmit. Doot, doot, ding. Awesome. And EVA time. EVA report. Awesome. Back on board. Okay. And let's jettison that. Good stuff. Actually, let's see. What happens if I... Nope, that's not the direction I wanted to go. Let's try this for a moment here. I think I know what this will do. That is not doing what I was hoping it would do. Okay, let's try... There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, awesome. So I want to see if I can land somewhere up here. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Got these. Current contract completes. Woot, 15 science. That was not bad. 4 science for that engine test. 6 science for that engine test. Nice. And okay, that should be good. I am thinking that I do need to get a little bit more oomph in this thing. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna land cut short if I don't. Okay, that should do the trick. I'll do it a little bit over so that when I get close I can start to thrust backwards and get it under. That would be good. Yep, just hop myself from the Space Center over here. That will be cool. No, I've used a surprising... It's still hard to see that. It's got to be some sort of change they can make so it's a little easier to read it when... Maybe they should have it... Oh, I know what they should do. They should turn it white. They should turn it white. White text there. Yeah. That's totally what they should do. Alright, I'm thinking now I can start doing the slowing. This should hopefully land me where I want to be. With, some degree of sort of kind of ish. Of course, I'm only now getting back into the atmosphere. But either way, I think the extra amount of drag I'm going to get will land me somewhere in here. Okay. Alright, so I can basically just bleed off all of my fuel at this point and I will land on the ground. Awesome, that's exactly what I'll do. Bye-bye, fuel. Okay. And it's bleeding off nicely. So, this is going to go kablooey anyways. There's no reason not to burn all this fuel. Now, I of course brought too much with me in the first place, but that's how it goes. Especially without the almighty mech jeb. Doing pretty good. 33.5 science, and I'm going to get more when I land this thing back. Nice. Whoa. Slightly overdid it. And there we are, burnt the fuel. Let's get rid of that. Let's fire out the parachute and just kind of slowly drift my way down. Not bad. A little bit of the time acceleration stuff because I really hate waiting. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. That's going to crash in just a moment. Ah, it goes kablooey, and there's my parachute. And don't quite have the... Definitely don't have the battery to send that. Oh well. No biggie. Just get a report on the ground. Because the ground report's a little harder to get anyways. I mean, with the overhead report, I can just build a space plane. No problem. And landed. Sweet. Okay. Crew report. Keep data. EVA. Drop. And take surface sample. 9 science for that, for getting dirt. And EVA report. And grab. Board. Recover vessel. Alright, let's see what I got. 79 science in total. Alright. Good stuff. So 45.9 on the mission. And okay, 79.7% of the part value recovered. Not bad. And then let's see. Awesome. Jeb survived. Okay, 79.4 science. Obviously getting this. And I've got enough for one of these. So the question is, which one do I want? So, choices. I am actually going to go with this. Just because I want to. Okay. All right, folks. And there we have first contract, Kerbal Space Program .24. A new start for me. All right, folks, so I shall see you guys in the next episode.